Hello and welcome. My name is Alexander, and today I will be facilitating a multidimensional healing ceremony on boundaries. We will be using the Global Circle of Light activation phrase and tapping into our higher selves. We're going to discuss a little bit before we get into the meditation, which is from the Global Circle of Light. And we're going to discuss boundaries and what boundaries are and why they're important. And so we want to take a look at the simplest explanation. Boundaries are lines, they're borders, they're walls, they're separations and divisions. But there's a separate polarity to these things. And that is they are also forms of individuation, they're forms of description, they're forms of identification. There are identities like your national identity, your ethnic identity, your species, which is very important because we are all one, and so species matters. Um, there are also mental and emotional boundaries. How I think about myself, how I allow other people to treat me, the kinds of experiences that I participate in, where I place my energy, where I place my attention, who I am. That's that individuation part. And your boundaries are very important for that, especially the building of boundaries, because your boundaries also allow trade and exchange and commerce and sometimes aggression. Um, we've all heard and seen, stories about armies and wars and things like that. And there's currently one going on right now as we speak. And boundaries are extremely important because without boundaries, these things, they're not really possible. Your cell, everything in the world that you see is made up of boundaries. It's what prevents this from falling through the table. It's what prevents me from separating into a billion pieces, or just everything being one cell, right? So boundaries can be extremely porous, and boundaries can be broken, and boundaries can be violated. And especially when we talk about emotionally and in relationship. And what we need to understand is that when we pray to our higher selves and we go up, what and who we are is basically what we think of and see as God. And if we are boundaryless, or we have porous boundaries, we can be carrying around a lot of stuff that's not ours. And it behooves us to maintain appropriate boundaries and to just thrive, to find passion in our lives, and to enjoy this dance of spirit and flesh and thought and multidimensionality and all the rest of it. But you should have good, strong boundaries. The stronger your boundaries, the more clear your life is, and the more clear your life becomes. I won't engage in relationships that are abusive, or I won't scream and yell at people. I won't tolerate war in my country. I won't listen to lies. Try to be awake as best as I can. to be present, to be honest, right? These are all forms of boundaries. And if you don't have appropriate boundaries, you could have some programs in your brain that tell you that you should feel ashamed, or that you should feel guilty, or that you should be confused, or that you should be tired. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to ask our higher selves through the Global Circle of Light meditation to come down and give us some healing. And then we're going to see about posting it. I'm pretty scared. And so this will be interesting to see what I feel after recording this. Thank you, my higher self, for receiving healing and grounding by Michael from my this highest good. Please especially heal, transmute, uplift, and embrace anything and anyone significantly interfering or limiting with our highest good. Please also specifically help guide us to the building of and exploration of boundaries. Thank you. slowly come back to the here and now. Thank you for listening and participating. I look forward to any comments or experiences that you would like to share.